I'm Tim Gordon, and this is PwC's Indirect Tax Digest. Let's just refresh quickly on the background of what's been happening in Maryland. In the spring of this year, Maryland passed legislation which greatly increases the number of products and services subject to sales tax, particularly in the computer and information technology space. So, what happened recently? Well, the comptroller issued emergency regulations and technical bulletins that address a litany of issues related to the law. I think there's three details that every company needs to know. Number one, the guidance lists approximately 120 products and services that are taxable under the new law. So the new law is clearly very expansive. Number two, the guidance provides rules around how the law affects existing contracts for the newly taxable services. These rules are complex, but it's clear that certain contracts signed before July 1 are not taxable even if the invoices are issued after July 1. And number three, the guidance outlines the process for claiming an NPU exemption. The process is different than most states. Most notably, taxpayers have to request authorization from the comptroller before issuing an NPU certificate, and they have to make this request for each transaction. That's very different than any other state. And of course, Maryland sales tax is due on the entire taxable transaction unless an NPU certificate is provided. Purchasers can only obtain a refund after the fact if they prove to the comptroller that they paid sales tax to other states on the outside use. That's also very different than how it works in most states. Right now, the NPU process is fairly manual, but we expect the comptroller to adopt a more automated process in the near future. So what should companies do? Well, first, review all data, information technology, and software service offerings, whether you're a buyer or a seller of these items. I expect many of them to be taxable effective July 1. Second, understand the emergency regulations and technical bulletins. They provide a lot of information that's not spelled out in the legislation. And as we discussed, the guidance really is very different than many other states. And third, reach out, of course, if you have questions. The new law and guidance are complex, and there's still a fair amount of uncertainty around aspects of it. For a deeper insight, please read through our full Indirect Tax Digest on the issue.